Hey, Tour,
Hey.
can you come join me over here in the adjoining building to our house?
Yes.
There's something I want to show you.
All right. I'm on my way. Okay.
It's not too far. You can make it.
I know. I'm coming. All right.
So, this room down here was empty.
It was empty, yeah.
And I was shopping and then I saw some things by Oh My, and I thought, I need a place for these things by Oh My. So, where'd you go?
I left.
What? What do you mean you left? No. You did. You did literally leave. All that was in here was a prim.
I know.
I don't know what that prim was for, but it's outside now. Hopefully
yeah.
I didn't mess up any of your scripting projects.
No, you didn't mess up anything.
But look at how cute this is, okay? Like, the whole of Anthem, and I know this is FLF, and by the way, happy Friday, which to you probably is not very happy now that you've walked over here.
No.
It'll get better. I know it will. But I went, because we became Oh My bloggers in the last video. And so then I got on Blogatex right away.
Yes.
And then they had this workout set, yoga set, basically. And it was an Anthem. So I went. And Anthem is all about working out. And so actually what I'm wearing is available at Anthem by Rosary. And then next to Rosary was this other thing against the wall. I don't know how it works yet, but it's like a workout set by Canapé. And it has...
I'm not sure you need to learn how it works.
Apparently you can set it up with an experience. And, really enhances your workout.
Yeah.
Like, look how happy my avatar is for sharing this with you.
Yeah.
But I thought, what a nice empty room with only a floating blue prim in it that I need to fill with this new stuff by Oh My. I'm very excited to be an Oh My blogger. So I've got my Oh My water bottle and my Oh My yoga mat. And then there's a yoga mat on the floor. And then there's a yoga ball. And what's cool is, let me turn my interface on. I got to put this stuff down because it has attachments that I can put on and start working out. I think you're going to enjoy this ball workout because I started to try it a little bit. And I see you resin something. I'm not sure what that's about. But let me put down this water bottle. And then... what? Oh, I see. Your unpacker is giving you away right now.
Yeah. That's okay.
Rolled yoga mat. Let me put this away. And this is a collab by Oh My and Puddles. So,
okay.
And let me put this yoga ball on because I can get to working out right away. Like, watch. Like, add this and then blam and blam. I'm working out. Look at that. It's ready to go. And I don't think it changes animations. Oh, it just runs through it. Look at that. Look at me working out. So I think I can do this with the other yoga ball, but when I tried, I just was sitting pretty. So let me show you. So then I can, now my Oh My HUD overrides it, my animations. Because I also loaded in new, I have my Oh My, strictly Oh My HUD, like I said I would do. And let me restart it. And then I know I cleaned it up a little bit, and then I added in Kelsey and Autumn, the newer animations by Oh My. And then this yoga ball over here, if I sit, like I just sit next to it. I'm not sure if it's going to start animating me or not, but it looks like I'm taking a break, which is probably fine with you.
That is fine with me.
And I see what you're doing to my exercise mat over there.
Yeah, I'm helping.
So maybe I need to take, here, look, I'll take this yoga ball and I'll move me over there. Like this is a seat for my fitness buffet. So let's rotate this.
Fitting this waffle in your mouth.
That's right. Like here goes my fitness buffet right here. Because I think I just sit with this yoga ball. I think the one you attach is the one. Like, look, is this how I should be, like this, ready to eat my fitness buffet?
Yep.
Yeah. You were so ready with that. You're like, here, let me help you with something else. Then there's the yoga mat itself, and I can attach another one. I haven't tried to use this one. So like it has sequences in it. Well, it doesn't have sequences. It has poses, and I like this one for meditation.
This is probably more of a.
I like this.
Yeah.
Look, it closes my eyes.
Yes, it does.
Aww.
This feels like it wants to be outside or something.
No, but look, no, because look, I'm looking out the window, and it's such a nice view. Look at.
It is pretty nice. That's true.
Yeah, I like her view. I thought it was pretty, but I also thought about putting it right here. But it's kind of a narrow. It's like a walkway.
Tiny balcony.
Yeah. So if anything, I could put it on the other side of this pool outside. I could res another one because I can do that. But it has. So I can actually start doing some yoga. Oops, the camera. And then yoga 2. Ooh, ouch. I am too big a girl for this pose. Maybe Shalina can do this. But, oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, I see you. I knew that was coming. And then there's, this is one of my favorite ones. I like Snake.
Yeah. That's a good one. That one looks pretty good.
Yeah. And then Robo, what's that? Oh? Yeah, these are hard for me to do in First Life. Then burpees, those are definitely hard to do in First Life.
Oh, jeez, no.
No. And then there's one that's called Exhausted, which I think is the one that you want me to be in the most.
Yeah.
This one or the meditation one, right?
Yeah.
Then
both of those are good.
There's one called Grind It. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I could do that. Yeah. See? And then jumping jacks.
Okay.
And then push-ups. Sit-ups.
Yeah, the yoga ones are better.
And then something called pistol. Oh my goodness, I've never done that in First Life. And my knees these days could not take that, for sure. So there you have it. That's the Oh My set. What was she calling it? It was the yoga collection, I believe it was what it was called.
Yeah, those are really good. Really well.
So that's
really well made.
Yeah, Oh My Puddles collaboration. And in the collection, it comes with a yoga ball, water bottle, unrolled mat, rolled mat, and yoga collection. And then with the unrolled mat, there's one you can just attach. So like if you're in a place where you can't res, then
you just want to drop down.
Yeah. So here, let me go outside and model this one. Doors hard. So if I go out here, because I also have my funny cam set for videos, and it's like hard to walk with this camera. Ooh, in the pool. I knew that was going to happen. So then I can attach my unrolled yoga mat, and I should be able to work out again. See?
I also made it into the pool.
See? I can just add it so I can like drop into meditation or exhausted anywhere.
Huh.
And it comes with a HUD, so I can change my textures. Oh wait, I can't see my HUDs because they're off. But it's 1, 2, 3. So there's 4x4. So 16. So so I can do different solids. Then it has patterns. And then I like this one here that I picked inside because it's like little yoga lady in the corner. This one. And then I liked this one because I actually have a yoga mat that kind of looks like this one. And then I thought this one was pretty too.
Yeah.
So
that's a very nice pattern. I like the feathers.
And then my AO has pulled me out. So, oh wait, they have different. You can wait. Can I do a workout all together? No. So it's the same ones. It looks like they're in different order though. So I can do meditation. Oh, here's exhausted. So that's where I should be.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah. And then I can just, let me take this off and ignore this. And then I can just, my inventory is being weird. Or my viewer is, but okay, here we go. Then I can just attach this and up and broken.
And broken.
There we go. And back to Oh My. So yeah, I just had to try out the Oh My.
Yes.
And then
I know you did a great job demoing.
But then I can use it.
And as a treat, I made you that meal.
That buffet. Yes. So there you have it. There's my little surprise for you two, right? I was hoping you weren't going to be mad at me. I know how much you dislike working out, but I do like your reactions to when I try. So anyway. Yeah?
Yeah, it's was a you did a very good job demoing that.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
And I thought this outfit was fun. It actually comes in let's see, actually let me name the outfit. Let me close these. So let me go through my credits then, since we're here. This
silent credits.
Yeah, this is the Rosary. Rosary's calling this Resolution.
Okay.
Which is fitting. Because, you know, most people, I think, make that New Year's resolution of, I'm gonna work out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
then
don't.
it falls off by January.
Right. Actually, in First Life, I am trying to do a little bit more yoga to help my flexibility. Not any of this boat stuff and burpees and stuff. Just gentle yoga.
Yep. Which that is, you know, that's good for helping, especially even just keeping up your circulation and your range of motion and stuff.
Yeah.
Like yoga's just really, it's easy on the body, but also keeps the body active. So it's an excellent exercise.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would also say, because you're mentioning resolutions, and that's called resolution, just kind of a re-nudge back to the idea of New Year themes, which I think are kind of fun.
Yeah, I do too. So the rest
of on with your
my styling is this hair maker I was not familiar with. I saw them at Anthem, and this one is called S Club, and this is the Jennifer hair.
Okay.
And I liked it because it was messy. You know, it's not curly, which is fine.
A Jenner.
No, not Jenner. Oh, it is Jenner.
Jenner.
I was like, it's Jennifer. No, it's Jenner. You're right. Then that makes me wonder if it has to do with what's her face Jenner. Is it Kylie? I don't keep track of all the Kardashians and the relations, but I want to say I'm wondering. I have to Google now and see if Jenner had some kind of hairdo like this. But I was attracted to it because it was messy and it would go with my workout look. So
yeah.
So, and I like the little clippies in the hair. That's cute too.
The clips are adorable, and it kind of acts like a little bit of a crown. And
it does. You picked up on that.
Oh yeah.
You're missing a crown.
Oh well, I've still got my normal. But
yeah. So I have let's see. Oh, because you know when I do yoga in First Life, I don't wear shoes. So that's like I'm actually barefoot. And I am rocking, when I go barefoot and flat-footed, I like to do and actually this is available in more than flat-foot, if I remember right. It's 1990 Moo Pedicure. So, yeah, have that on. And then, let's see, as I said, I am rocking completely Oh My and my animations. Some of them are older, but like I said, I've got two of the newer ones in there, which I believe was Kelsey and Autumn. And so, like I said, I left some of my other favorites in this one. I hadn't updated this particular AO in a bit because I was blending them with the other. So I cleaned this one up a little bit. And then because some of the animations didn't work with how the curves that I have. So I took some of those out. And then I added, as you'll see when we walk, I added some of Shalina and Wolf's other animations for the AO. So like all my ground sits are AO, the typer is AO. I have a nice little funny walk and a funny run. that are oh my as well that I didn't
love
use
the run
before.
that you have.
So I have them blended with some of your favorites from that pear AO. But very little of the pear AO is in there. It just fills the gaps where there wasn't something by oh my. And then let's see. Of course, I'm wearing Soleil by Alt 3 for my skin. Back in my micro glitter Shine by Alt 3. And then just to highlight some of the other things I don't usually touch on, I have Ashes, Jeweled Moon, Bindi, and the Septum that I always like to wear for, you know, that moon representation. Then I have my glasses that are, I want to say Minuet. They're the, let's see, I lost it. Yeah, Minuet. And they're the Miku glasses. They're our favorite because of the little moose sticker.
Yes. I
got my E Marie on, and I'm still loving the extra large gauged ear, so still wearing that. And got my Juicy on, Reborn. Duck nails, how could I forget? Vici, that's like just a part of my body at this point. So Vici duck nails with the black French tip. And then some of my tattoos and stuff. So yeah, I think that covers all of me. I know all I told you was style casual because I knew. And you know what could have made this outfit better is a cow print on this little number. So that's how come I was like leaving my black tail ribbon on and my black horns, my horns with the black accents, was try to capture some of that moo energy.
Yeah.
So
you have some really good moo energy.
I'm getting all the notifications right now, so let's take care of that. Tear the interface off and the HUDs. Let's take care of that. Okay, so I have shared all about me. What are you wearing?
I am wearing, let's see. So you told me just something casual. You recommend like a t-shirt, jeans.
Yep.
So I went into, this is a mix of things. So starting from the bottom for something different, I have my Deadwool Chase sneakers on. Going up from that, I've got Deadwool Dean jeans.
Okay.
And I kind of liked that these looked very worn and used. You know, got stains and stuff. Going up a little bit further, this is the who's this by? One second. This is Cold Ash. It's the Aaron shirt, or Aaron tucked tee rather. And I really like that. The Cold Ash just works with the Deadwool here, like it tucks, like it looks like it was made for it.
Yeah.
I am actually rocking something that I got, a while ago from Ariskea, the BLM pin.
Oh, nice.
And let's see. My glasses are from Hurenbeek. These are the Ansor glasses. My hair is a no match, no crossroads hair.
Okay.
One thing I really like about this is the style head has it go ponytail or down, which is really fun.
I like that.
You can just seamlessly transition your hair down. And yeah, to touch on a couple things that I also don't mention too often, I have the Bleason and Mai Tai Yggdrasil crown, which I'm wearing as my headpiece. It's kind of become my staple headpiece because I just love this thing so much.
You do.
I of course have my Izzy's on. Love my Izzy's for my crow's feet and forehead lines. Still sticking with the Jack Spoon Plimpton guy liner. My AO also is loaded up with Oh My, although I haven't updated mine because I am the worst vlogger, but I'll get around to it this weekend.
Yeah, you're learning.
Yeah. But yeah, otherwise, because it was all casual, I dropped the earrings and
I noticed.
And that's me.
Okay, and you're great.
Yeah.
All right, and so then we've done credits, so now we're going to talk about some Second Life news.
Second Life news.
All right, so if I bring up our internet window, the first thing that I left it on was the Moving from Jira Part 1.
Jira is over.
So what does this even mean? Like, I saw you link this, and I'm like, this is all you, right? And you're like, yeah.
God, Jira has been as much Second Life as Prim boxes. Jira is their issue report system, and has been for so long. There's just a absolute archive of bug requests, of feature requests, of development updates, of all of this history, this chain of custody of us, the users, communicating with Linden Lab in a public way, in a collaborative way, to make Second Life what it is today.
Okay.
And I know that sounds like it's, aggrandizing it, but I really do feel that way. This one kind of hurts me.
I didn't realize that.
And I know, I get it. Apparently the company that maintains Jira is just dropping it, so Second Life has to drop it. They don't have a choice in that matter. But gosh, yeah, I mean, I've posted feature requests and bug requests and their reports and things on there. But now they're gonna be pivoting. It looks like they're doing a new community feedback portal, and they're also going to be shifting over to GitHub on a more permanent basis. GitHub is a bit more modern, admittedly. It does have probably some nicer features. Like, objectively thinking about it, this is the right move. It makes me sad because Jira was such a kind of quirky thing that to me was kind of, I know it wasn't only used by Second Life, but they're the most high profile use of it that I interact with. So I always just kind of had them as intrinsically linked in my head.
Well, I can see here that they're using, as I looked at the website, where did I see it? Oh, Canny.io, because that's what they're using for the mobile feedback. So, and remember, I showed you that website as well. So,
which confused me. I didn't understand why they weren't just using Jira.
Well, now you know.
And it makes sense now.
Yeah. So.
All
right.
I don't know. If other people if this hits other people in the fields, I'm curious. So if anyone else has a reaction to this one, let me know, because I saw this and it kind of threw me for a loop a little bit.
Is that because you're like a techie guy?
It could be.
Yeah.
It might be just that.
I'm curious how many of our viewers would have any kind of feeling or opinion on this. I want to say it's probably pretty low, but watch somebody come out of the woodwork and be like, Tour, I know what you mean. So,
maybe.
Could happen. All right. Well, I'm sorry for you. To me, I'm like, all right, moving on. But I want to recognize your pain.
Yeah.
And your sense of loss here. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So the plug is being pulled on that in February. A month away.
Oh, too soon for you?
Yeah, it does look like, and I was glad to see this. They're committed to migrating all of the everything.
I see that
into GitHub repositories. And they're currently migrating them to private GitHub repositories according to their migration path. I'm hoping that once it is moved, that they flip it so that we can still look at that history, because there's so much there.
All right, the puppy's awake, so we're just gonna deal with some fussing and whining in the back, but he'll settle.
Puppy.
So we're done talking about Jira, and then
Yeah.
next, I know you're sad. We'll have to do something special to help you get your mind off it.
Yeah, between the workout and the Jira.
Oh
I don't know.
no! I already know how I'm gonna cheer you up. You just don't know yet. So,
Okay.
all right. So the next thing is the highlights from the Second Life destination guide posted yesterday. And it was, let's see.
There's so much good here.
What is this? It looks like a
Loved looking
museum.
through this list. It's like a bunch. So this is kind of following with the education side of things. But this is museums.
Oh, but
So
okay.
we've
I
got-
need to interrupt you for a second because
Yeah.
the Primitive Museum, I was watching, well, it was in that video by Dragster, the Second Life video that he made for SL20B, 20 SLB, SL20B, yeah, SL20B.
Yes.
And I didn't realize until I was watching this video that they dropped that tagline, "Your world, your imagination." Like, it's not. If you look at the website, I don't think it says that anymore.
Oh, I
And
didn't
so
realize that either.
I didn't either. And so to see it on the museum is funny because it's like, I remember that. I just thought that was just a given. But in the little video, I mean, what's his name? Philip Rosdale, right? Philip
Yeah.
Linden made the comment that they dropped it. I don't know how, like recent-ish. I forget the
Huh.
reasoning, but they did drop it. And so to see it on the museum is amusing.
Yeah. When
So-
did they drop it? Does it?
I don't know. I'd have to
Because
watch
I
that
don't-
part back.
Yeah.
So we haven't been to this museum, right? Like, I feel like we've been to well, we have been to a museum.
Yeah, we went to a Second Life museum, but not that specific
Okay,
one.
we have to visit.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
definitely should visit that one.
We like going through it and reliving
Yeah,
old things.
it's fun because
Yeah.
especially there's a lot of history in SL and a lot
Mhm.
of like.
Well, yeah, you were telling me about some wars and shit. I'm like, what wars? And then they had like a relic of this bridge or something that
of
was
the
like
Outlands. Yep.
between Sims where they would battle, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what? But it was, and I think this was going on, wasn't it going on? I was already in World, right? I was in World in 2007.
It was, I think, slightly before that.
Okay, so, well, there's that.
It was, yeah. It was. Yeah. It was.
It was
before
like the
2007.
battle of something or other, and then there was
the Jesse
something,
War.
and then there was something about hippos, and then I was
Yep.
like, what?
Yeah.
So,
So the Jesse War led to the inception of hippos being a Second Life meme.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a fun experience if you haven't been to a Second Life museum, but it's fun when
Yeah.
you go with someone like Tour who knows this random stuff. Where I'm just looking at these signs, going, the battle of what and why with who?
And the funny part is like it's stuff that like I had totally forgotten about until I saw it and saw those terms and saw some of those screenshots, and I was like, oh my god, yeah, that was like that consumed the grid.
But before I got here, so it wasn't. It was before 2007.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
would have known about it if you had been on at the
I
time.
still think that might not be true, but you know.
I think you would have.
In the circles
But
I was in,
anyway.
I don't think anybody was talking about any kind of war between Sims or whatever.
Yeah, I know.
Or regions or what have you. So, yeah, I'd find that hard to believe. So, okay, so there's the Primitive Museum, which,
Yeah.
again, fun thing to do if you haven't
Second Life
been.
history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we have the International Spaceflight Museum. So
Which I want to go to this.
we're gonna.
this
I know
year.
we're gonna go to all the museums. I already know.
All
this.
the museums. Okay.
We might have to stream that. Like, oh, museum
the
time. It's the museum stream for all those museum lovers out there. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
I'm a huge fan of First Life museums too. They're fantastic.
yeah. I
Support
think
your
they're
local
great.
museums. That's my PSA for the day. They are an invaluable resource that once they are closed, stuff gets lost forever,
Yeah.
literally forever, and
Mhm.
cannot be retrieved. So support your local museum. Anyway, continue on.
Yes. So then there's the Holocaust Memorial Museum,
Yeah.
which I would definitely want to go to.
Yeah.
So, virtual exhibit created by the U.S. Holocaust Memorial Museum. I've never been to this. I need to go. Then, look, your friend's on there. Moreau Museum. We've been there.
Yes, we have.
Aw.
I need to circle back with him. He asked if I could get some changes done on the he wants to generalize the race script that I made and turn it into a virtual tour script.
Oh, nice.
And I'm like, that's a perfect use for it. It's built for that.
Yeah.
Inadvertently.
Yeah, that's good. People should definitely go visit the Moreau Museum.
Yeah.
And then there's the City of Thebes, Kemet. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Journey through time at the City of Thebes. So Luxor temple-inspired museum. Immerse yourself in the splendor of ancient Egypt and explore Queen Nefertari's tomb.
Nefertari. Yeah.
That sounds cool.
We recently went to Egypt.
Yes, we did. That's what I'm being reminded of right now. And there's a wild puppy at my feet right now, saying hello. Okay. He was screaming, and he's like, "You should have let me out,
puppy."
Okay, so after that we have the Vorden Museum and Gallery. Art and history experience like no other in Second Life. Browse the many galleries and exhibits, then enjoy coffee in the Common Grounds Cafe. This is great. I think we're definitely visiting all the museums. I have a feeling.
Yes.
Oh, here's one. Museum of Computing History.
Woo!
The Museum of Computing History in Blackslow, next to the Sea of Fables, is a creative and educational space to learn about the history of computing. They currently have a number of exhibits, including pre-PC early computers, personal computers, telecommunications, artificial intelligence, gaming, influential people, security, data centers, and interactive fiction. There's a lot going on.
That sounds fun.
That definitely sounds fun. And then next is the LGBTQ History Museum and Cultural Center. It's in Dalton, across from the historic Linden Village. Oh. Is a creative and educational space for gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender history and culture. Exhibits include LGBT activism, influential people, and HIV/AIDS education.
Our people.
That's right. Then, apparently, they have a place called Museum Island.
Museum Island?
Wow. Okay. Museum Island is a historical region and gives many opportunities in art, education, and socializing. Wonderful replicas of monuments, theater, digital art, and schools.
Sounds fascinating.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
And then they have the Peel in Baltimore, which is housed in the first purpose-built museum building in the United States. Has extended its reach into the virtual world known as Second Life. While the current pandemic may prevent many people from visiting the Peel in person, this ambitious new project allows virtual visitors to explore the 1814 museum building online and attend curated exhibits and interactive events safely from the comfort of their homes. So,
now, I will say, I briefly wandered through the Peel. It is a very good recreation.
Oh. How did you end up briefly wandering through that?
I was looking for a place to start filming.
Oh,
before
today?
We decided that it needed to be demoing exercise stuff.
By Oh My, who we vlog for.
We love Oh My. Oh My, maybe if you created some things where she was just stuffing her face like crazy.
Oh, I'm sure. Have you seen Shalina's avatar? She does not stuff her face.
Well, she doesn't have to use it herself. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we'll see.
For you.
But so you mean to tell me we're going to be at the Peel when we finish shopping today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they have a really beautiful, like, we'll get there, but it's a really nice space outside where I think they are set up for doing outdoor presentations and things.
Okay, very good. And then if we're done with that, we can talk about the actual shopping.
What?
It's FLF. Right. So the title is 15 Linden Fridays are feather light on your finances. I love the, I forget the word for that. It's not onomatopoeia. Alliteration. That's what it is. And so it looks like we have two creators who might be MIA, Asteria and Rawr. But who are our sponsors today?
Well, one of our sponsors is Asteria.
Okay,
so we'll see if they actually
there.
are missing. Yeah, they're probably there.
Yeah.
Then we also have Broken Arrows and GhoulWaifu.
Oh, GhoulWaifu, their new division.
Now makes me wonder is that just a new division or are they rebranding? I'm not sure.
That's a good question.
We'll look a little closer when we get there.
Yeah, but it looks like a lot of fun offerings today. So I'm ready to get started, are you?
I am ready to get started.
All right, Tour. This is how I make it up to you for opening, having you walk into a workout scene.
Yeah, this is much more my speed.
And this is a throwback for us because it's the mobile throne. And this is actually what attracted Zipper to us.
Yeah.
Because we were swinging by doing the FLF, and she had to get in my IMs and was like, "You're my kind of person." And she wasn't wrong.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
That's where the friendship started, because of this mobile throne.
Yeah.
That Tour has equipped.
Yeah. It definitely was a lot of fun to put this together, and I love you in it, and I want to... We could update it sometime, too. We could put some different snacks out. I have so many ideas for this. Like, I want to actually make it so you have some other pose options that you can run through. And, obviously, because as an attachment, I can't actually make it so I can sit with you on it. But
True.
I wanted to like have options where you're like reclining across the couch, or have different food options that you can render out, and different things. So anyway, but that's just, we're not here to talk about that per se.
No,
we
but
always should.
Yeah, but I wanted to just give a little context for, because we have some newer subscribers. We're at 265 now.
Oh my god.
And
that's amazing.
It is. So welcome to all the new viewers. And, they may not have been familiar with the mobile throne. So.
Oh, I guess just that. So, yes, we do have a bunch of new subscribers, but I think it happened after our last video where you got pulled into the Blogger Network. Is that correct or not? Oh,
I think you're right.
Yeah, because that was big news.
Yeah, and that was something I could have touched on earlier, and I can now. But I put our hat in the ring for the SL Blogger Network because I've been watching my other SL vloggers, and on the splash page to Firestorm, I saw one of them listed, and I was like, oh yeah, they have like a bloggers section on the splash page, and I'm like, I wonder what it takes to be there, because I feel like we should be there.
Yeah.
So I looked into it.
I think we do a pretty phenomenal job.
I do too. And so I looked back, I followed the link. I think I clicked her link, and then I went back to like the beginning of the SL Blogger Network, and it's been around since 2019.
Okay.
So it's been around for a little bit. But you have to just apply, and and then they don't necessarily let you know. They just kind of say that they'll check out your stuff, and they may link it on the splash page, and no promises.
That's how you found out.
And that's how I found out. Like the next time I logged in, I'm like, excuse me? Does that say Consuela Blanche and the Blanche shop the 50 right there? On the splash page? At the top? So I had to hold up. Let me take a picture of this. It's on my Flickr. And because it was momentous to me. I don't know. Like I said, This has been around for 5 years. So it's not like a new thing. And I don't truly know how hard it is to get in. You just throw your hat in the ring, and they check your stuff out. And if it's good enough and they like it, I guess, they put it on their splash page. And they post it in the community. So it's posted in like featured news and stuff. So we had a post there. It was great. That's the first time the Lindens have posted anything of ours. And I was like blown away. Like I felt validated. I felt seen by the Lindens. So, and
I love that.
I think you're bringing this up because I was telling you, I feel like the uptick in our viewers was a combination of things.
Correct.
A combination of maybe being on the splash page. I know for a fact we got one for sure from there. And then there was Zipper had made some comments on Twitter. And
Zipper's amazing.
She is, where she gave us a huge shout out. So I think that helped. And then when I was teaching at LLP, I mentioned that we had a YouTube channel, and I think that helped out. So we've been getting a few new subscribers, and that's really exciting because that means we're that much closer to another Speedo Day.
Yeah, so it does. And hello to everybody. And
Yeah.
at 300,
It'll be
there's gonna
Speedo
some
time.
Speedo time.
That's
Yep.
right. Anyway,
Yep.
and there's a story there, but it's because, I like to see Tour in a Speedo. And he doesn't wear them normally, so. Anyway, we are at Broken Arrows. Right? And
Yeah,
it's
we
decor
are.
and it's all you. So what do we got?
Okay, so we have a little welcome thing for the wall where you got your
Oh.
hat and little mirror just kind of hung up in an interesting way.
Uh-huh.
A bag. This is a perfect little welcome. They're calling it the Leah entryway.
Okay, I can see that.
Because, yeah, you can totally just pop that up and on the interior in your front door foyer.
Yes.
And
Love a foyer.
has a few different wood options. 50
Mhm.
linden per wood option. And, yeah. It does look like you can colorize quite a bit, but not the wood. So if you look down in the bottom left, you got a HUD. You can change the bag mirror hat.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah.
I like that. I know you picked this up, right?
I did.
You love stuff like this.
I really do. Especially, so this is kind of a design thing. And, since you encouraged me to move out of my brick box.
I did.
That you may have noticed that I do tend to fixate a little bit on specifically the space when you enter a building, making sure that's a cozy sort of space, because it sets the tone, right? Like that's your first impression of a building that you walk into. So whether it was, there have been several houses where I've gotten to do fun entryways, and I always like having things like this for that.
Do you mean pre-LaLa or post-LaLa?
Post-LaLa.
Yeah, because we have lived in a few different styles of house.
Yeah.
And then we've also had the farm in Unity, and that building has changed a few times as well. But it's interesting to hear you talk about the entry spaces, knowing you lived in a brick box that had no entry space. You just walk in and you're in.
Yeah.
But you did make that feel cozy. I'll give you that for sure. But I don't even know. I mean, how much of that was you and how much of that was Kala?
The interior decoration was pretty much me. Kala set up the the kitchen space. Well, no, she kind of just allocated where things would go, and I took care of the rest.
I had to double check for a minute to make sure this person who walked up wasn't Mama LaLa.
Oh.
Because it's barely anything on.
Oh dear.
So, yeah. Oh dear. Oh my.
Oh dear. Oh my.
But yeah, I got distracted for a second, but that's fine. I was here. I was listening.
Yeah.
So, okay. Very good. Are we all set here? Ready to move on to the next?
We are.
All right, Tour. I think my mobile throne was a bit much for SL to handle because I crashed. But I'm back.
And we're back, yes.
Yes. And I'm enjoying my funfetti shoved in my face. And we're at Ghoul, but it's GhoulWaifu by Ghoul. And we're debating now if this is a full rebrand or if it's a new division of Ghoul.
So you thought it was a skin, but this is
it's their clothes.
Selling, the Cherryco plastic tube, and I really think that this is just a rebrand. GhoulWaifu by Ghoul.
I would invite Ghoul to verify this by commenting on our video. I don't know that they watch our videos. Or you know what'll happen is Zipper will hear us say that, and then she'll poke him. Hey, watch the video.
That happens sometimes.
Because she's done that. I think that's even how Fetch Daddy started watching us. It was I should watch this video.
Yeah.
See, I don't even look like I'm holding this funfetti right. I am having some challenges today. So anyway, while I address my funfetti issue, why don't you talk about the item?
So I wanna go further into my theory though.
Oh,
because I'm looking in the store.
I love your theories.
Like a snoop. And I'm seeing what they've done is on a lot of their little vendor portraits, in the bottom left corner, it either says GhoulWaifu or Ghoul 2023. And I
Okay.
think for the new year, they said, we're GhoulWaifu now.
I see.
So I think it's a split on 2023 to 2024, which I know they were established 2017, and I wonder if they had any rebrands at all along the way, or if this is just something new.
And you know, we love knowing the story
we do.
of a brand.
We do.
So.
And I know that a lot of thought goes into these, these sort of rebranding efforts, and like that they want it to better represent what they are about. So I'm actually also curious, like what does GhoulWaifu say to the creator? And does it mean that they're like, is there a connection to like Reborn Waifu? Are they saying that they want to go just all in on it? Because we love that.
Yeah. I don't think that. I would venture to guess that's probably not what they're saying.
It's a much more common term than just Reborn
I know,
Waifu,
but in SL, it's kind of synonymous with boobs. Like, it's just the boobs for Reborn.
That's true.
So I would say in SL that would be harder to pull off. But because of how known the boob style is for Reborn, but, you know, I've been wrong on plenty of things, so I'm not trying to say they can't call themselves waifu. It's not exclusive. So,
right.
Although I really am curious now. We love hearing the story of a brand, so if Ghoul feels like sharing, we're all ears.
Yep.
So.
And speaking of waifu, this plastic top fits for that.
Of course it does.
Legacy, Maitreya, and Reborn plus waifu.
Okay.
We have top and those sizes. We have latex and glitter as the two colors. What do we? So two
Materials.
versions for two versions per color. Okay, I see.
So you get a latex and a glitter per color.
Yeah, so that's kind of what they're showing with the two models. Is you've got a glittery version, you've got the latex sleek option. Then you can opaque it or shear it, and. Death Goat dropped new merch, and you are the lucky one to grab it first. Don't disappoint your favorite band and hail the goat. So Death Goat band?
I guess.
Presumably.
I wonder if that's, what is it, First Life or Second Life?
I don't know. I'm going to... Death Goat is a metal band.
Okay.
Death metal.
Not surprised.
Makes sense. It definitely, that is what I kind of would associate with the Ghoul style is, that harder metal sound. It is not something that I personally listen to, but it's like we like to know these things, so that's why we always ask these questions and immediately start looking it up. Yeah, Death Goat, totally a band. Great band name, by the way.
Yeah, because
apparently
you're a
from Finland.
Okay.
Yeah, from Finland.
All right.
So
we'll have to listen to some of that and see what it's like.
Yeah. We'll probably need some audio floss afterwards, but yeah.
That would be fun.
Let's see. They pitch themselves as filthy, rotten, and unholy old school death metal from Finland, guaranteed to rip both your soul and ... The link isn't continuing for me. Anyway, yeah. Death Goat.
That's fun.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Are we good to move along, or?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Wait. I have a question.
Yes.
So all of the colors are 50 linden each?
All the colors are 50 linden. If you want all the colors all at once, it's 1,000.
In the villain pack.
In the villain pack.
Love it. Okay.
You can get all of the Death Goats.
All right. Now that I've asked that question, are we good to go?
Bah. Yes.
All right, tour.
All right.
I can tell by where we are that we're at 1990.
1990.
I was having some challenges when I first got here.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, I hope I'm not having that low FPS Firestorm issue again. And then I was commenting, I was like, but actually, this is not the first time I've come to 1990 and had some issues. And I said, let me just drop it down. Let me drop my settings. I have different settings for when I'm doing video versus just navigating the grid. And then everything was fine. It wasn't, the FPS came right back up, no problem. And I said, I don't know what it is. There must be something here. And you said, I'm pretty sure I know what it is. And I think you should share this, because at first you're like, no, I'm not going to talk about it on stream or on the video. But I was like, I think you should, because this was something I didn't know as a longtime resident, because I did this to us. So we have lived this, and I would really love for you to tell the story and just educate a little.
All right. So we moved, over to Stratagem to live there eventually. Or did it?
This happened in Unity. Because
it was on Unity,
the original house on Unity.
That's right.
And I moved in and blew up your brick box. And then we spread out, and I started decorating.
We set up a house from Roost, and we started decorating. And decorating for us also involves, because we're both into photography, involves putting up picture frames and putting up pictures.
Yep.
Now, that is awesome. That is cool. However, you have a little tendency where you have joked about being a prim whore.
I am.
And rezzing things that have very heavy land impact.
It was a chandelier. It was 225 lindens. I'm sorry. It was 225 prims.
Yep.
It probably cost way more than that in lindens back then. Because it was fancy. It was so fancy. It was 225 prims. It was a chandelier for my penthouse. You need a fancy chandelier. Just saying. Until your pimp landlord shows up and says, Faith, let me talk to you about this chandelier.
You can have your furnishings, or you can have the chandelier, but you can't have both.
And I'm like, well, damn. Because this chandelier makes this penthouse. And then I had to give it up because I really wanted to have things.
Yes. But this specific thing is just, it's side related. So this isn't land impact.
No.
But you had a tendency to just upload images as they are, which...
Well, I would size them for SL.
Yes.
Because I thought that was the important part. So SL tells you can get up to 2048 by 2048. So of course I want the best resolution. And that's what I'm thinking. So I need to load these pictures up in 2048 by 2048. And then you took me to school.
Yeah. So
I was complaining.
Well, you were complaining
which I
basically
do
because
a
every
lot.
time you came home, it would turn into a slideshow for you.
Yes.
And I was feeling it a little bit, but not to the extent
because your computer's better.
Yes. For now. So I was like, okay, what's going on? So I looked around and I realized what had happened was all of these picture frames, even if they were tiny little desk picture frames, had a crystal clear 2048 by 2048 texture in there, which is very heavy, very costly on a graphics card and on SL's network protocol, because there's still optimization issues with SL. But what I'm noticing here as I'm looking around is these vendor pictures, they are beautiful, they are gorgeous, and I don't want to take away from that photography. However, that comes at a cost, which is they are too dense. There are too many of these ultra high resolution vendor pictures in too small of a space. And unless people have like a top end machine, they cannot experience the store with like lighting and such turned on and how the store designer wants it.
And I am in crowd setting right now to be able to see the store and not be a slideshow. Because I was down to 5 FPS.
Yeah.
So
this is just it's entirely preference based. They may it's a value judgment call people have to make, and all vendors have to make this. Although some may not even know that they're making it, which is why we're talking about it. Is it worth it to have all of these ultra high resolution pictures if it makes some people unable to shop your store, or see things, walk around and stuff, if it turns some people into a slideshow? I think that the images could be cut down 1024 by 1024, or for like older products, bringing them down even to 512 by 512. If that were done, it would massively increase performance. So that would be my recommend.
Come closer again. You got pushed a little away from me. Can you come closer?
I was camming around in the store. I will absolutely come closer. Hi.
Hi.
But yeah, that's what I think is happening. That's my recommend. Those are my thoughts.
Very good. We enjoy tour thoughts, and I enjoy a learning moment because, like I said, I've been SL a long time, and I had no idea that my high resolution pictures were killing me. So we'll leave those high resolution pictures on Flickr, and then I tend to upload things now a lot of times 512 by 512, because it's like, do they need to be bigger than that? Not really. And then, but 1024 by 1024 is the biggest I'll go in general. So, all right. That being said, we have some bunny slippers here at 1990, which I might just throw on. I picked up the white ones. These are adorable. For a minute, I thought it was a crown because it kind of looked like that for a minute. But you get 3 colors in one pack, and then it's the background behind the bunny head that's actually a different color. I was looking for a fat pack. I didn't see it. But each one of these colors is 50 Linden for 3 in one.
Yes.
And then they, they're adorable. So, and I did take my I've been barefoot, and I'm in here now just chilling in my mobile throne. So
yeah,
I could toss these on.
And they are unrigged, which is fine. So that's the size that they are. I think these are adorable. I love them.
So are they completely unrigged?
Totally unrigged.
Oh.
Unrigged plus resizable. They are.
So I could kind of tip them on my feet right now.
Yep. You
Fun.
could. You could just pop them on your feet, tip them a little bit, and be done.
I think this pedicure for crafty weekend's fun. I like this gal who just rezzed in. She's got a lot of curves and a lot of hair, and she's a lot of woman, and I think she's great. And it goes, the pedicure matches the nails, so they're calling it the short duck, and then they do a short duck pedicure as well. And they're calling this duck petty. So
duck petty.
This is almost looks like I want to say I was gonna say angry duck because of the points. Like there's some points going on with that duck action. So I'll pick that up. That's fine.
I think that's just the 1990 duck. You've gotten a little used to the soft duck.
The softer duck from Vici, yeah.
This is the 1990 duck. And
And then they've got the what are they calling this? Hype doll on the other side for 99 sale. And then they've got an extra large curved duck for the Starry set for Goat 66, and then they have the extra large square. The style, anyway. I'm just reading the style of nail. So I'm gonna pick up a few things here, but I think I'm gonna try to tip these bunny slippers on my feet.
I think that'd be cute.
So.
And I approve.
Okay, fantastic. Are we good to go?
Yep.
All right, tour. I can tell that we're at Aleutia.
We are at Aleutia.
And they have this boot. Remind me what it's called.
This boot is the Cho Moccasin boot.
Cho, that's right, because I know I have this. So, it looks like tan or red are the 50 Linden offerings.
Yeah.
And then you have your other colors, which, again, my computer, there we go. I had to cam back. When I was pushing in the models, I lose them. So, so you have all the other colors there you can buy individually. I know they have a fat pack in the store. So if you're buying a color that's not one of the 50 Linden colors, how much is it?
It's only 125, which is still a good price.
And then did you find the fat pack in the store?
I don't see the fat pack immediately here. No, I don't see the fat pack.
That's
sorry.
And then I also want to say I put on my slippers from 1990. And they just...
Let's check those out.
Yeah, I'm camming on them. They're so cute. And I was telling you, they're unrigged, and they just slipped on my feet in this position perfectly. So
that's awesome.
I just had to pull them down a little bit, but otherwise I was ready to rock and roll. So
yeah,
I'm loving this. So
awesome.
Okay, are we good to go?
We are good to go.
Zipper. I was gonna say, what am I messing up today? You know, it's Friday and I'm tired. First I'm calling Zipper Tour, and now I'm calling Tour Zipper. I just get to Alt 3 and I'm like, Zipper's place. It's so dreamy and nice.
Glizzy Rizzler.
Glizzy Rizzler. Part of the Rizzler family, which is apparently very large.
Yeah.
Which I'm not surprised by, because we finally, you had Sir Doge, right?
Yes.
On your list, who apparently is the creator behind Lock and Tuft.
Yep.
And I was like, how did that happen? When were we separated that you got to be friends with Lock and Tuft and I didn't? And you're like, I don't know. Don't attack me. I don't know how it happened. And then...
I think it just happened at the Flifella.
Flifella, right? Because I remember Sir Doge having a moment and then gone.
Yep.
And we ran into Sir Doge now, was it Ultra Rizzler? Right?
Yes, Ultra Rizzler.
Ultra Rizzler at Mad P.
Yeah.
Because that's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
But apparently what?
Apparently, yeah. He helps out with Mad P.
Yeah. It's amazing the things you find out, right? You just don't think that you know, here's this creator, Lock and Tuft, apparently involved with Mad P. I'm like, wow. That just not something I was expecting. But we got to hang out with him for a minute. He is very tall. He was not that tall when I met him at Flifella, and I felt like a stump next to him. But he was a Rizzler too, and it became all about the Rizzlers. And he was like, "All right, I gotta go take care of something else." And I forget, he made like, what did he say? It was like, "See you later, Rizzlers," or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah,
which was funny. And I have a whole nother like Rizzler comment later for the end of the video. Oh. Yeah, okay. I front loaded you on this when I was talking to you on the way home. But
that's right.
Yeah. So, but I wanted to save it for the appropriate part of the video since we do have a loose structure.
Yes.
So, anyway, we are at fellow Rizzler's store, Glizzy Rizzler.
Glizzy Rizzler.
And again, in the mobile throne, that caught her attention when she's like, "Who are these people? These are my people," and she was right. So. And look at this chick
around in my store,
right?
With the party lights and
the
snacks and everything.
Look, my throne fits perfectly here. Like, I could just be parked here, chilling in my mobile throne with my party lights, and just enjoying the ambiance of Alt 3. Right? And then this chick who walked up with her big ass, I'm like, who is she? What is she wearing? Oh my god, look at her outfit. Oh, she's gone. I caught it for a second. I was like, the back of it looks great. And in the front, she had a hand down her crotch and one hand on a boob underneath the sweater.
Yep.
I would have really wanted to know where that outfit came from. If anyone in the comments knows, because it happened so quickly, we didn't catch her. But that aside, we are at Alt 3, and this is what she has for 50 Linden Friday. Glitter liners, and I love them. So, let's see. She's got all these colors. It's Evo X HD eyeshadow applier. You get 18 HD glitter for the HD eyeshadow layer 1. Okay. So tintable, copy, and tintable, modify, and copy. It's compatible only with the Luca Evo X, and they're showing it on Lilith and Noelle. And it looks like there's a fat pack down there. Do you get that for 50? Or is the fat pack 50 and one and done?
Yeah. You get it for one and done.
Very nice. I zoomed far too in just now because my other dog, the dog that's not a puppy, Riker, he's 8. He came by and he pushed me all of a sudden. I'm like, what the? I forgot. I had dogs wandering around in my house. He just pushes in under my desk. Totally startled me. So, yeah, that's fine. But yeah, here we are. Alt 3.
All right.
Wonderful glitter liners. Pick them up. 50 Linden. I think they're great. You should get them.
Yes.
All right. Are we good to go?
Yes, we are.
All right, tour. Where are we?
We are at Ariskea, the makers of this fine button I'm wearing.
And what do they have for us today?
Well, they have this collection over here, it looks like, of it's called the Millie set, which looks like it comes with these plants and this cabinet dresser to put them on.
Okay.
It's a nice combination.
I like the look of it.
Yeah.
So you can buy it all together, right?
Yeah, you buy the whole collection for 50 Linden. You get 3 plants, it looks like, and the cabinet set. And
do you get the wall hanging too?
Oh, yeah, and the wall hanging, my bad. So, botanical paper frame, cabinet dresser, the Anthurium dotty plant,
Okay.
the Anthurium round vase,
Of course, we have to have a vase.
and the fiddle plants, which are the ones nearest you.
Fiddle plants, like that.
Yep. So, that's fantastic. That's a really good price, and
It is.
I have it now.
Of course
It's
you do.
mine.
All right, very good. Are we good to go?
We are.
All right, tour. Where are we?
We're at Balaclava.
Balaclava. And they have
Balaclava.
heaters. You know what? I could have used one of these at work
Oh, yeah?
today because
Chili?
like in most, I figure most people complain about this at points in their life where at work, you know, it's hot when it's cold and it's cold when it's hot. And my school has a variety of hot spots and cold spots, and they take turns as the temperature changes. And today I haven't in the building that I work, it was so cold that I just don't take my jacket off. I'm in there jacket, sweater, and like rubbing my hands together. That's how cold it was in the building that I was working today.
Wow.
And I was like, why? And it's because like all the heating and cooling is centrally located because districts try to save money. So I basically have zero control over thermostats.
Huh.
So, and then finally, like toward the later half of the day, you could feel the heater kicking on. And I'm like, that's nice as it's warmer now. Like, and why wasn't the heater on when it was like 47 degrees outside?
Right.
So 47 degrees outside and like 50 inside. I'm like, oh, come on. Anyway, so I see this heater and it just reminds me of how cold I was earlier today.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
anyway, it says Noel heaters, and they have it in soft and bright. And then, is it 50 Linden per color pack?
Per color pack, yes.
Yeah, and then they have them rezzed out here, which they look great, as is with Balaclava. They
You
have
can
a
toggle
lot
the
of
power
detail.
on and off
Oh,
on them.
nice. I like how you were doing that right on the one that I was pushed in on. Perfect.
Yeah.
I couldn't have planned it better. So you're changing its color, turning it on and off.
Yep.
It's
They're
great.
pretty awesome.
Yep. Are you picking these up?
I have, yes.
Of course you did, because you never know when you want to res
Yeah,
a
I don't-
heater.
I don't normally, but it could come up.
Do you use heaters in Florida?
Very rarely, but
Mm.
it does occasionally happen.
Oh, that's a good thing that you have a heater.
Right now I'm using, I think, AC.
Oh my goodness. It's been heater season in my house for easily the last 2 weeks.
Really?
I'm loving it. Like I have like a bed heater and then turning the heater on in the house, and it's just been great.
Yeah, I would definitely not mind.
Needing a heater?
Yeah,
Yeah.
getting a heater.
Mhm.
Because, yeah, right now it's 76 here.
Oh wait, let me tell you how much it is here. And what time is it
52.
for you over there?
It's 10:30 here.
10:30. And
Yeah.
for me in Southern California, it's 7:30. And outside right now is 52 degrees.
Jeez.
Yep.
Yeah, we
And
were up in the 80s, low 80s earlier.
The high today apparently was 62. Didn't feel like it. And then the low is going to be 36. And that's
Yeah.
been normal in the 30s overnight.
Yeah,
And
it
this
looks like our
is-
low is going to be 72.
Wow. Yeah. No, thank you. You know, Southern California gets plenty hot, but when the weather turns like this is my season.
Yeah,
This is what I enjoy.
I miss it. And I mean, this getting into climate change is happening. People need to fix it, right? Because like I do remember that every winter was cold enough for a sustained period of time that we would actually do like have a fireplace and stuff when I was growing up. And we'd have to bundle up. We'd have to run, you know, the heater on the regular. I had to have a jacket just to go outside, and it's like I mean, it's been t-shirt and shorts weather throughout all of the winter, so I'm terrified to see what this upcoming summer will be and what new records will be broken.
Yeah.
But
are we done here?
We have the heaters from Balaclava. They're very good. I've got them, and yes, we can keep rolling.
Okay, let's do it. All right, Tour. I can tell by the logo that we're at Belle Epoque.
Belle Epoque, yes.
And this is Erica in plain, and she fits Maitreya Petite, Legacy Perky Reborn, and Kara. Looks
nice.
like you can get this individually by color, which I imagine is 50 Linden by color, or you can get a fat pack. And how much
for
is
300?
That? There you go. And so I would fill out the top of this a lot more.
Yes, you would.
Yeah. But it doesn't support Juicy or Waifu, but even still, I would definitely fill this out.
Even still, you would fill it quite a bit.
Yes.
I'm not sure how that skirt would work with you.
Yeah. I have less belly than I used to, so it may work.
Yeah, true.
So. All right. Well, any other comments or thoughts? No? All right. Well, then we're probably good to move along.
Okay.
All right, Tour, where are we?
We are at Blossie. And do you know what?
What?
When I teleported here with the note card, I arrived in this store and not a big empty room.
So, do you think that they listen to you?
I don't know if they listen to me, but they fixed the problem, so I'm happy.
I was like, are they one of those silent listeners like Tristan from Paniq?
Yeah. Maybe. And we have a wild Karamia sighting.
Oh? Where? Where is she?
She is...
Let me turn my interface on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There she is, looking cute. Look at her.
Yeah, she is looking real cute.
Which reminds me, I haven't changed my tag to say recording. So.
Oh, yeah. Let's see, she's got on some heartthrob shades from Yummy.
Seems like she's ready for Valentine's Day.
She's got the big gauged earrings like you do.
Oh.
She's rocking those. These are some Emeries.
Of course they
earrings.
are.
Yep.
Because Emery makes amazing things.
Yep. A Yummy necklace. And let's see. This is an outfit by Rawr, the Mademoiselle corset. And supernatural LaLa heels. Okay. Not for the LaLa body, they're just called LaLa heels.
She looks great.
It's so good. It's always nice to see Karamia.
She says her friend is trying to hide.
Trying to hide. I see.
Sadie G is on my friends list. I don't know why. I was like,
Sadie
memories.
G.
She's on my friends list, so I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I gotta think. But anyway, I was looking at Silly, and you know, I used to be called Silly. I think her nickname is Little Silly. I can't. My camera is like going nuts. Let me pull it back in. So much camming action over here.
You did used to be called silly. I like that. I like that she's got a little wiggle there going on.
She does. I'm trying to push in on her and capture that. She got a cute little physique, shaking a little round tushy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's...
Yeah, she looks
has
great.
very kind things to say. Thank you, silly. We appreciate that. Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, that's fun.
La Belle Julia dress. Evermore Baxter glasses there. And Holt Aleutia heels. It's a good look.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very good look.
All right, are we? I see typing dots. I see more typing dots.
Typing.
I think Sadie's typing now. Maybe she'll jog
Everybody's
my memory.
typing. It's typing time for everybody.
She's gonna jog my memory. Please, Sadie, jog my memory. Is she from Visionaire? Like, I'm trying to remember because we've had so many students.
We have had so many students.
It's like, Sadie, help my memory out.
Doesn't have it- doesn't have
Hey,
it in her
Sadie. I'm trying to place her right now. She's on my friends list. There has to be a reason, unless she's just a fan. I don't know. It could be. Part of me goes modeling because look at her. She's tall, model-esque, like SL model-esque.
Yep.
Could be, but I've carried over some of my modeling friends when I used to be silly, but not a bunch of them. So I don't know if it's that, or if it's like DJ stuff, or secrets. You think?
I don't know. Let's see.
I think it's DJ stuff.
Has her at Sirens on the Rocks Blues Club and a couple of other DJ spots. Refuge.
Yeah,
music
it has to be
venue.
DJ stuff. That's what it
Yeah.
is. I want to say
So
it's
that's from
secrets.
your
It's
DJ
finally
circuit.
jogged my memory
Yeah.
because I haven't had an active DJ like regular gig in a long time.
Yeah.
So
Yep. I'm sorry, we didn't remember Sadie.
I
Actually, I don't think
know.
I've ever met Sadie, but
I'm pretty sure it's secrets.
yeah, I think it's secrets.
Yeah. So while she's typing, let's focus on the item as we are talking to all our friends at Blossie.
Yeah. So yes, it's Blossie. It's Blossie, where people hang out to just
to
have
chat
fun.
and catch up.
Yeah. Okay. So
yeah.
we have the Bowie Fliff
Uh-huh.
outfit in black and white, and
Okay.
it comes with these 3 patterns where it's just pinstripe or the fun zigzags or stripe with bow. Big poofy bow. I think these are fun options. So you can get either of those packs for 50 Linden.
Yeah. All right, very good. I'm trying to keep up with the items and pay attention to local.
I know it's tricky. It's tricky.
See, I eventually remembered. My memory is terrible.
Yeah.
Sadie
sure.
from Secrets, because she's
Yes.
talking about Mama LaLa.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where. All right, because I feel bad when I don't remember right off the bat, and I really should use my notes more often. So, because she's on my friends list, so I'm like, damn it. And I hate when I don't remember because it's I don't hang out with everybody on my friends list. So here's
Right.
Sadie, and then I need to use going to profile and then notes, and then no, it says it right there in my damn notes. Secrets. Enjoyed the
You have it in
Urbano.
your
I
notes.
did make a note.
Amazing.
Oh my goodness. I should, I should use my notes. That's how, infrequently I put notes. But see, I knew in my head, put a note. And when I would have people, are you just laughing hard at me right now? As I'm like, I do use my notes. But here, it's just opening the floodgates of my thoughts. There, when I was doing my sets and I had
Yes.
people who would regularly come, I would try to make notes of what they liked in their profiles. So when they showed up, I was like, oh, let me put on something for Sadie. She likes Urbano.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good place to put that.
Yeah, I do use my notes, but not as much as I think, because otherwise I would have checked right away instead of going, Sadie, how do I know her?
I surely should have put a note because I can't remember, and then didn't check.
I am a terrible friend. Okay, so
you're not a terrible friend. You're correct. We haven't been, we don't actually hang out as often as we would like to with our friends and stuff.
So
And yeah.
So there we are.
Gosh.
Sadie from Secrets. It was good to see you.
Yes. And
All
it's
right.
always great to see Carmia
and Silly.
Nice to meet Silly.
Yes. I remember being introduced to Silly, her bestie, one of the other times we ran into Carmia.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that. Silly's not even on my friends list.
Yeah.
So I think, honestly, it's the length of time since the last interaction. So
Right.
Carmia, we talked to her off and on through DMs or in world. She'll like pop up, right?
Comments.
Yeah. And so with Sadie, it's been a while. It's been a minute. To give me some justification why it didn't just jump into mine right away.
Right.
Or I'm that old, one of the two. But anyway, Sadie, good to see you.
Yes.
So, these are great. These, did we already say who they fit? Maitreya, Legacy, and Reborn. I like these. These look fun. I'm gonna pick them up. I like a jumpsuit. And I know I have some jackets now, or like little cropped, like little sweater thingies that I could wear.
Those would look great
With this, if I wanted a warmer, more it's cold in California look.
Yeah.
So how much is the fat pack?
Fat pack is not available here.
Oh.
So it might be somewhere in the store.
Okay. Well.
But this is a
50 linden per set.
Per pack, yeah.
100 and you get 600 linden. You get 6 different options.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna pick these up.
Very good.
And next time I don't remember you, I will look in notes, and hopefully it won't be you, Tour. It won't. By then, it's just gonna be I'm so old that there's a problem. Okay. All right. Are we good to go?
Yes.
Tour.
Mm-hmm.
Did the snowman rescue you, or is he trying to eat you?
I'm not sure yet.
Oh.
But I'm okay with either one, because being eaten by snow just means getting to play around in a pile of snow.
All right. Well, we are. Let's see. We were just at Blossie, so that must mean it's Brocante.
It is Brocante.
Brocante.
And we have
Snowmen.
2 of the snowmen. 2 of these particular snowmen.
Did one get peed on?
One has been peed on.
Aw.
Possibly by a dog.
Probably my dog. My lab lifts his leg to everything.
There you go.
I could see him doing that. Except that he kind of lifts his leg and walks, so it's like he's like makes a line. So. Anyway.
Interesting.
50 linden. Is it 50 linden per snowman?
Per snowman. Yep.
Okay. But not the snowman that you're being held by.
No.
Okay.
That snowman is gonna haul me off into the sunset.
Yeah, he wants you. I don't blame him. You're a catch. Oh no, he is eating you. Oh no. You're gonna become a snowman. That is insane.
All right.
Okay. I like what's behind me too. These little Christmas tree things.
Yeah, the little Christmas tree things.
These aren't
They're
on
nice.
sale, right? I might just pick one of them up just to have.
They are on the sort of sale. It's 175.
Okay.
Yep. But they are nice.
They are.
Very nice. And it looks like... Oh, you can change the bulb colors. That's pretty sweet.
Okay. I like that. I see what you're doing.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna pick
It looks
that
like
up.
they each have 9 different options for bulb colors. So you can make those match.
Okay.
All right.
Very good. I'm gonna pick that up.
Okay.
All right, are we good to go?
We are.
All right, Tour. Where are we?
We're at Doe.
Joe, and they have ice wings.
Yeah, little ice wings
Those are
in
nice.
like normal size and chibi size.
Chibi.
Mm-hmm.
So they're static and they're modify.
Yeah.
And you get them in the 2 offerings up here.
Yes, so you can get the full wings in white, blue fade, or the chibi wings, I think,
No.
or do you get both sizes? You get both sizes.
Yeah, it's just the difference is white, blue fade, and blue.
Yep.
Yeah, I like the white, blue fade.
Yes, I do too.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna pick those up.
Very good.
Anything else?
Nothing else.
All right, let's move along. All right, tour. Where are we?
We are at Elm.
Elm. And
We have the Flora Garden Light.
Perfect. Go for it.
So, Florida Garden Light, you can get it with either green or black metal for the lamp. The bulb, the petals basically, are color change. So they have a whole bunch of different options. If you're looking at the blue one,
I was. Look at that. You know where my camera is.
It's a miracle. So they have a bunch of different colors. You can switch that, and you can toggle the light itself on and off. It is a light. It is configured as a very soft light. It would make a nice accent.
I don't think I put my settings back up to see what the lighting is. I had to drop it for the last tour, so let me put it back up.
Yeah, you'd also have to switch over to a night type of environment
because I'm just in the region settings, but it's pretty bright. Yeah,
region settings are pretty bright. So, but it's pretty interesting. Pretty nice piece.
When I'm sitting over here laughing at myself, being all amazed, how do you know where I'm looking? It's because my interface is off, but you can see my crosshairs. Just because it's not off for me.
Yep.
And you can still see them because, I'm like, look, it's like you know where I'm looking, and you're laughing, and I hear in your laughter, it's like because you have crosshairs on. I
thought you were
joking.
I thought you were in on the joke.
I'm just being slow.
Okay.
Because it's Friday, and apparently my brain is tired. So
I'm not trying to laugh at you.
I know. Because I was amazed at this at Balaclava. I'm like, how do you know where I'm looking? Oh, look, you did it again. It's like we're so connected. It's the intuition. No, LaLa, it's the fucking crosshairs. Wake up. Wake up. There's so many, I'm just excited to be here, honestly. I will call you Zipper. I will forget my friends, and I will be amazed that you know where I'm looking. How do you do that, Tor? How do you always know exactly where I'm looking? Jeez.
Oh, don't worry, your pretty little head. Just eat a little bit more.
Thanks, I will.
There you go.
Are we done here?
Yeah, we're done here.
Okay. All right, Tour. I know we're at Eternus, and
yes, we are.
I love how I want to say, if I had to venture a guess, and I wouldn't trust me right now because I'm having brain issues, but if I had to venture a guess, I feel like Eternus has my letter on one of these boards about 75% of the time.
It does seem to be really frequent.
Yeah, and my name has changed. It's not growing anymore. It's Queen.
Yes.
And I was adjusting myself because I had difficulties. Surprise, surprise. And you're like, there's a queue. And I'm like, what? Trying to drop all my menus that I opened so I can hit the queue. And then you made a comment like that I should be able to hit a fair amount of boards with a queue name. Because
if it pops up queue, there's not going to be many queue names, and so it'll just be stuck for a while.
And I got a fun little dress.
Yeah, you
because I like Eternus stuff.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to be rocking that little white dress I just won off the lucky board. And they don't even make you be in their group. Some of them you can't play the lucky board unless you're in their group.
Yeah.
So
it's just very nice, very generous of them.
And the little fairy you were commenting on is still here.
Yeah.
Which I think is adorable. So you were telling her that she has a cute avatar?
Yeah, she might be AFK, but that's okay.
Or she thinks you're just trying to flirt with her.
That's also possible. But no,
You probably said more than hi, nice avatar.
Yeah.
Because, you know, that's a surefire way to get no response.
Yeah. No,
So.
I said more than that. But
Oh, I figured. This girl up front's cute too. She's got the torn jeans that you like, but
she does have the torn jeans.
She's not
she
thick
needs
enough.
to eat more.
Yeah. But anyway, we're at Eternus, and
we're at Eternus. We have 2 colors.
Hey, this set's perfect for me. It's called the Tired set.
Yeah, that is perfect.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like it's the white and is it blush, pink? What are they calling it?
They call it pink. Yes.
Pink. Okay. Those are available for 50 Linden Friday. And where does it say what bottle at the top? At the top, it's Legacy, Perky, Maitreya Petite, Freya. Hey, Mama LaLa, it's Freya. Cupra, Cooper Cups, Reborn Juicy Rolls plus Waifu. And they put that in green.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if that means it's new or an update.
Yeah.
Because you can wear your Juicy Rolls and your Waifu, which is your favorite combination.
Yes, it absolutely is.
So I am absolutely picking this up. I figure how much. Okay, so it's 50 Linden for what's in hearts. How much is it for what's not in hearts, and then how much is it for the fat pack?
Not in hearts is 300. Fat pack is 650. Is that
50% off?
Huh. Okay.
So you might as well get the fat pack. Like
you might as well get the fat pack because
yeah,
that's a really good price for that.
And then I can wear this around stratagem.
Yeah.
When, you know, I'm hanging out like I had another outfit. Where's rocking that Bonnie dress? Just hanging out. It's my hangout outfit.
Yep.
Before I started my yoga.
No.
Okay. So you're like, no yoga. You only go to that room to eat your yoga buffet.
Yes, exactly.
I'm gonna just downward dog right into a pile of food.
Downward dog. A pile of... Oh, that's perfect. That's a really
good image.
We should
in your head.
Yes.
I should take that picture to show everyone that I've done it. I'm sure Oh My would appreciate a Flickr post of me doing a downward dog with their mat into a face of food. Like, this is how I exercise.
Pile of donuts.
It's like, all I need is some Oh My and a giant cake.
Yes. Yes.
Well, now I have to do it.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
I will help you with building that.
You have already helped.
Yeah.
You have equipped the scene.
All right.
So, all right. I'm going to pick up the fat pack and then we keep moving.
Yep.
Tour?
Yes.
Is Fetch having a rug sale?
Yes, they are.
Because I noticed you sitting on the floor. There's no furniture, and as I look down the line, it's just rug, rug, rug.
Rug, rug, rug.
And they are great rugs.
Landry rug for FLF.
Yeah. I like it a lot.
I do too. Let's see. Oh, yep. It's rigged up so I can push buttons.
Yes. Now you're happy.
Love when I get to push buttons.
You have that tight voice, like the no. And that's your also apparently excited voice.
Yeah. It's just my full of emotion voice.
You know, that's an accurate description.
Yep.
Well, that's great. And so 50 Linden for that.
Yep. And then Saturday sale, we have, what are they calling this? This is the Renby rug.
I feel like you have this. Or we do. I know we have the one for Lazy Sunday. Because that's the Curves one. I'm
going to just make sure that I have them. Because if I do... Yep, Gretchen Bonnerschnitzel will refund me for that one. And let's see about Lazy Sunday, the Gunnar rug. I'm almost positive I have that one.
You do have it.
But I can just do this because Gretchen Bonnerschnitzel will just re-deliver to me and pay me back.
Yeah,
I love that.
She cares about your Lindens.
It's
She's like,
do
don't
I have
do that
this?
to her.
I don't know if I have this or not. And I don't even have to look. I'm just going to buy it again.
And some designers will be like, sure, I'll take your Lindens for your faulty memory.
Yes.
But others are like, I will refund you and re-deliver.
Yeah.
That's the
really
best.
Quite nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Quite nice.
So I'm going to pick up the rug you're on because I'm pretty sure I don't have that one. But apparently my memory for rugs is a little better than yours because I know I have those other two. So.
Yep.
All right. Are we good?
We are. All
right. I love what I'm seeing. I know where we are. It's Granola.
It's granola.
It's decor, so I'll let you talk about it, but I'm going to buy it for sure.
Yeah, so this is the Kiyomi mirror and bench, and I also like this. This is a very interesting style. It's aesthetically pleasing for sure.
Mm-hmm. I think the mirror makes me think of curly hair, which is why I like it.
The mirror thing makes me think of like funhouse type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see what you're saying too. It does have that like wavy hair sort of thing.
Yeah.
I admit some part of me is getting caught up on something that isn't an issue in Second Life. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. I shouldn't be caught up on it. But I'm looking at this bench.
Okay.
And I'm looking at this pin, sticking this X, attaching these legs to the bench part at an angle, at this oblique angle. And I'm like, those sticks are just going to snap because that pressure is not well distributed.
It's one of those those weird first life things.
Yeah.
Where you're like, you can't get over it for you, right?
Yeah.
We all have it. We all have it with different things. Like, this does not bother me at all. I'm like, it's a great looking bench couch thing. And you're like, that pin, no. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, this is just, it's a very delicate connection. So.
Well, I'm buying it anyway. And I'm going to sit my fat ass on it and nothing's going to happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Except in RP, where it will absolutely break.
Well, it will absolutely break. All right, so how do we buy this? Can we buy it all together? No, it looks like it's just the mirror. You buy them separate, the mirror and the bench.
You buy the mirror and bench separate, yeah.
In those colors. But then you can get 50% off 50% on the side.
Yeah, and it's 125 for a mirror or 138 for another bench. Yep.
Okay. All right, very good. Are we good to go?
We are.
All right, Tor. Now that we have our recording corner all to ourselves, where are we?
We're at Hextraordinary.
Hextraordinary. What do they have for us today?
Well, they have this dragon wall sconce.
Oh.
It's lovely.
And they have a complimentary dragon desk lamp.
Yeah.
And as you flick that light repeatedly, you know, my brain goes right back to the, how did he know? Which we've already resolved. All right. It's called crosshairs. So Dragon Wall Sconce looks great. So that's 50 Linden. And then you can get the Dragon Desk Lamp for Wanderlust weekend. How much is it for Wanderlust? Is it also 50? Oh,
it's also 50.
Look at that. You can get a little set.
Yep.
Watch Tour flick that little light on and off because you can see my crosshairs on it. Thank you, Tour. Thank you.
Yep. Yes.
I like how the light plays off the dragon, the metals. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. And they did a really good job with that texturing, applying the right shininess. It would probably, I don't know if these are, of course, set up for PBR, and we haven't dabbled with PBR.
My mind went there.
We need to do it.
Yeah, that's something we could probably also live stream as well.
Yeah.
Because that's just easier to hop on and go instead of worrying about editing and whatnot. So.
Yeah, probably should, because we don't really know what we're going to be looking for anything, so we're kind of just going to be experiencing it and commenting on it.
Yeah.
So that'll be coming.
Yep, I'm just going to start live streaming all the things we do.
All the things.
Welcome to our lives.
Just push play.
Right. All right, are we good to go?
We are.
All right, Tour. We are at Ingenue.
Ingenue.
I love saying that.
I do too. It's a very pretty word.
It is. Aubrey Heels, Fliff January 2024, 3-color pack. Lovely colors. Compatible with my LaLa, Mesh Body Legacy, and Slink Mid Deluxe. Once again, a nice classic shoe that looks great. So I would enjoy wearing them, but it's not reborn. So, all right.
Ever hopeful, though.
Ever hopeful. One of these days. You never know. We have been surprised before.
We have.
So, all right. We ready to go?
We are.
Tour, I am ever impressed with you. You managed to teleport me and my wide load throne right onto this little wall at LeLAPEAU,
Yes.
where we always
Yep.
stand, except I'm sitting today.
Yes.
And today, we don't have a young white man, we have a young white woman. Usually it's
Although
man
they-
skin.
Although,
Oh,
credit where it's due, they don't go as dark as necessarily we would like, but they have more than just pale. They have
They
alabaster,
do.
raspberry, and bronze.
okay. Oh, did somebody push me?
Yep.
Oh, I had corrected
It's-
this.
You can't be mad though. It's Carmia and silly.
Trying not to get the boobs on TV. That was brief. Oh, there goes
Nope.
Silly running away. They're both running away. They're like scattering. Come back! Karamia and Silly, come back. It's okay. You can push me into the wall anytime. I won't bitch, even though I bitch all the time. Anyway, okay. Rita by LeLAPEAU has a variety of skin tones, all three of them, from white to less white and to bronze.
Yeah.
Like literally
Yeah.
white. So,
Yeah.
mhm.
But I know that we have said several times we'd like to see more skin tones.
Of color,
This
yeah.
is technically more.
Yes.
Still would like to see more, but it's moving in the right direction.
Yep.
And then also part of me is like, is that only happening because it's a female skin? Like, what is happening here?
So many questions.
So many questions on the decision making here. So,
I'm curious as well.
yeah.
So. All right, are we good to go?
Yep.
All right, tour. Where are we? Are we on
We are at-
vacation?
Yeah. We're at Noveny,
Uh-huh.
and they have released this resort cabin pack,
Oh, how fun.
which gives you these cabin modules and all of the modular parts for building a boardwalk and like a
Okay.
campground. Like,
You know this reminds me
Octagon.
of Mari Summer Camp,
yeah,
right?
I do.
Because we
I
went to go
absolutely
see it,
do.
and it was a modular system like this. It wasn't exactly this, but now it makes me want to build my own, now that I have pieces.
And it's
That's
at
fantastic.
50 Linden. That's crazy.
That's amazing.
That's an incredible deal.
It is.
So yeah, this is absolutely fantastic, and they show what they're doing with it. Where they're even using the boardwalk pieces as a pier out there, out
Where?
into the water.
I mean, I'm coming back to see more of it. Yeah. Look at that. They
It's
have a
really
whole
good.
setup going on. I love it.
Yeah, I love this.
Mm-hmm.
So big fan.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is great. Very peaceful.
So, now the slight downside, because I do have to bring this up.
Okay.
And this is for our fan, Mama LaLa. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so each of the straightaway pieces, they're 4 land impact. The octagon, 8 land impact. Each of the curves is 4 land impact. The cabins actually are surprising only 14.
Okay.
And the stairs, short stairs, 1 land impact. Long stairs, 4 land impact. And I say that's the downside because, like, the straightaways, that doesn't look like a 4 land impact piece to me. Obviously, I'm not a modeler. I don't know what goes into it.
Well, we're going to be
exactly.
learning that next month.
We will be learning that next month.
Mm-hmm.
But that's, if you go wild with this as a modular set, you're going to eat land impact pretty heavily at 4 per pop. Usually, you want a little lower than that for your modular kits. But it does look excellent, so, you know, that might be just the cost of having an excellent looking cabin module.
Yeah. But you're right. Some folks are, you know, pretty prim restricted. So
Yes.
doing something like this would be very costly.
Right.
So,
And normally I don't necessarily call it out because a lot of times it's just listed on the sign. But in this case, because it is a kit, because it is something that you would be macro resing out multiple copies of pieces, you do need to be very aware of what it is. So, yep.
Very good. Okay, are we good to go?
Just about. I just wanted to also mention, just because they have it, if you want to follow me.
I am.
So, Noveny always does this, where they bring up decor that would work really well with their stuff, and they've done the same here. So this little area, they've got all kinds of chairs and things to go with your campground set. So, yep,
those are great.
Now we're ready to go.
Okay. Yep. All right, let's do it.
Okay.
All right, tour. We are at, as what I'm now calling, Paniq.
Yes, and what I'm going to continue to call Paniq.
Paniq. All right, so what does Tristan have for us today?
These great glasses, cat lashes, sunglasses.
Cat lashes. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, so you can get either with a lens that's a solid color or the gradient.
Okay.
Both very fun.
Oh, yeah, and I just noticed the girl doesn't have temples, and I had to look at the guy, and then I look at the sign, and it says temple, no temple versions.
Yep.
So people want great. Glasses with no temples?
Yeah, some do.
Why?
I don't know. Actually, let me qualify that. I do know, because I kind of ran into that one time myself. Though I ended up making it work with the temples anyway, but it would have been easier without. So when I was doing my Minotaur look, my bull look, rather.
Right.
He wears glasses, and actually, no temples glasses would look pretty cool on him. Just pinching down on his big wide nose.
Yeah, I agree. Good qualifier for that.
Yeah, so I can totally see that being a situation where if you're especially fur bodies would not want to deal with trying to make that work with their elongated snouts and their ears placed in slightly different positions.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna pick these up. So you can buy 50 linen for the basics and 50 linen for the gradients. Am I?
That's correct. So I got all of them.
Of course. I'm gonna get all of them too.
Fantastic.
And that. Did you say fantastique?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. I'll take it. Oh my goodness. I'm just over here shaking my head at you. But okay, it's fantastique at Paniq. Oh, you are too funny. Okay, so I also want to call out the Wasteland item because I know Tristan was very excited about the Wasteland item because it's a kind of a departure from his style. So it's biocide beans, unisex bento accessory. It's a bit of a departure for me because we're not much into the post-apocalyptic, but
no, but we are into food.
True. So if we did that role play, I would still be equipped with food.
Yes.
So thank you, Tristan, for that.
And I see that it's my story compatible, which is very
fantastic. It's fantastique. Sorry.
Yes.
And it's available at the Wasteland event, right?
Yeah.
What does it say up here? Wasteland monthly shopping event from the 30th to the 18th. So you have 6 more days to get this at the Wasteland. After that, it's probably going to be right here.
But I may need to go look at the Wasteland because I know because sometimes I like to look at post-apocalyptic things.
Well, it could still fit with our solar punk.
It definitely could, but
depending.
They sometimes have some things that cross out of post-apocalyptic and just are clever rigging of stuff. So, yep.
Well, what was catching my eye also over here at Paniq is the self-care sanctuary.
Yeah.
Cushion, sound machine, and wax melter.
That's great.
Toggle candle, light, and sound solo animations. I feel like I need this in my new yoga room.
Yeah, I can see this. Yeah. Absolutely.
So I really like the way that looks. Very realistic. So I can almost smell that wax burning.
Yeah.
I love
Now,
this.
here's let's see. Let me just check something because I'm curious. Hard to tell from it not being like this, just being like the linked set and not necessarily. Okay, no, it does have. Okay, so the sound machine does have scripts in it. Let's see. And it plays rain sounds.
Oh, that's lovely.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yep, I'm
Cool.
picking this up.
Yeah, I was trying to tell, and the one on the right is unresponsive to clicks, because I think on the right side it's just a display model, but the one on the left,
gotcha,
you can actually interact with.
I see that. Yeah. Okay, very good. Are we good to go?
We are good to go. Oh, hold on, we're not good to go.
We're not.
You can push buttons.
On what?
Thank you, Tristan. I can
on
change
what?
It's
the
the
over here. Okay.
light machine on the left.
Uh-huh.
I can push all the buttons, and I can
change colors.
I can change colors.
Uh-huh. That looks great.
I like it when the display HUD is interactable and we can actually play with it.
We meaning you.
We meaning me. I like it a lot.
It does make you happy.
And it's true of the glasses as well. I didn't even try it, but yeah, I can. The middle glasses there, I can mess with. Yay!
All right, very good.
Okay.
I have some Paniq to pick up, but are we good to go?
Yes, we are.
All right, Tori, we're at PewPew, and I am now equipped with a cream pie to go with my funfetti.
Yes.
It's throwable apparently, but I can't throw it here because I don't have res rights.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, apparently you can mouse click and just click and
I tried.
Yeet pies at people. Yep.
I just realized my
gosh. That reminds me of the
what?
of
the
chancla incident.
Oh my goodness, the chancla was too much. So that was hilarious. You're lucky you're allowed at the 50 still.
I know.
Making a mess with the chanclas.
It's terrible.
Anyway, we're at PewPew, and we're not gonna make a mess with the cream pies because they won't let us. But so cream pie, throwable, bentoware, and decor. For 50 linden, you get a silver or a black tin, and then you also have the milk cup, which is bentoware, decor, and material. But you don't throw this; you just wear it or res it.
Yes.
And for 50 linden, you get the 4 different straw colors. So I have both, but you're modeling the milk, which is fitting, and I am modeling the cream pie, which is also fitting.
Yep.
All right. Are we good to go?
We are so good to go.
All right, Tour. We are at Rawr.
Rawr.
And they have
Stassi rings.
Stassi rings and Stassi nails. All right. Yeah. And the rings fit Legacy Female, Maitreya, Cupra, E-Body Reborn. It's rigged 16-piece rings. That's a lot of rings. Set with hide and show for each piece. Color change HUD, 13 metal, and 12 gem color options. Materials enabled. And then below, we're going to have the nails. And they're rigged for Legacy Female, Maitreya, Cupra, E-Body Reborn. And they have 13 nail colors, 13 ombres, which is nice, and 12 gem color. So those look great.
They do.
50 linden each. Okay. Are we good to go?
We are.
All right, Tour, I can tell by the sign behind you I am malfunctioning. But no, it's Usagi Society. So, and what do they have for us today as I rub cream pie into my thighs?
Well, we have. I mean, that's a good way to eat it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's good for the skin.
Yeah. they have the elemental overlays, which is a animated mesh overlay for your eyes. You can get these cool effects in. They have 3 sets: the Electra, the Lux, and the Ignite.
Okay.
So those are ordered from, in the picture, I assume, bottom to top, because I suspect Electra is that electric blue looking one, the Lux is this light looking one, and the Ignite is the fire looking one.
Okay.
And then all overlays is 150 if you want to just get all 3 of them. So yeah, you can have cool animated effects on your eyes.
And which we have done. When I say
we have done.
Well, we both have, actually. We have.
We both have, yes.
And
absolutely.
I thought that was a really nice feature.
It is.
So.
Yeah, we did the, not Constellation. Yeah, the Zodiac ones.
Yeah, we've done Zodiac, but I also put on some extra ones when I was Frankenstein's monster.
Oh, that's right, you did.
And those really lit up my eyes quite a bit.
Yeah.
And so I think I'm going to try these out, too.
Yeah, these are nice. And the mannequin there is doing, it looks like a version of the Lux eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the mini hair is not a part of it?
The mini hair is apparently a part of it. I was good that you asked, because I was going to pass over that. Fantasy and Naturals packs are 50 each, and Sequoia.
Sequoia? Did she say hi?
Yeah, she wishes us Happy New Year.
Got puppies being sassy.
Yeah, but yeah, it is getting on pretty late, so I don't know.
So we don't have a bunch of time to just hang out.
Yeah.
We need to let me camera real quick, and then we got to keep moving.
She looks warm and cozy,
she looks
though.
cute. She does look warm and cozy. And I picked that little water thing up too. And I almost put that.
Drink up.
That's right. Make it official. Yeah. That's by Australia. That's also at Anthem. I picked it up too and was going to wear that till I realized that Oh My had its own water bottle. So I just stuck with that. But she looks absolutely adorable. So cozy. So cozy and cute.
Very cozy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All bundled up. Love that girl power chair. It is.
All right, so let's move along so that we can wrap this up before you fall asleep.
Yep.
All right, tour. We are at Valkyr.
Valkyr.
And what do they have for us exactly? We're in the
They
area.
have these glasses. We have the Akamon glasses.
Okay. I like them.
Yeah,
They're
it looks
fun.
like they're being held by these
like creepy
kind of skeletal hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, creepy hands. I like the chain. That's a fun detail.
Mm-hmm.
It's around the cuff, it's like it's cuffed to the wrist of the arms.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's actually connected to the glasses frame.
Okay, they're offering it in 2, but where's the fat pack of this? Because I want them.
The fat pack of this is somewhere. Let's see, is it to my right? It's at Femeshed.
Oh, Femeshed. Okay.
No, those are the Vulture glasses. That's not even the So where is the Akamon glasses? I will have to look for them.
Okay.
Akamon, 1 second. Akamon glasses is over 21 meters that way. Let's see. Okay. So if you look in the direction of the Vulture glasses and just go straight to the next wall over, there's a little glitchy display over there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got all the options there, and that is going to be $9.75.
I'm buying that. That is too cool not to buy.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Those are pretty fun glasses.
I'm wondering about my...
Those are really good patterns, too.
Real quick. Yeah, I'm in shared environment, because usually at Valkyr it's dark. Oh, see, here it goes. My lighting wasn't right. So I'm like, why is it so light at Valkyr? That's not how it goes.
Huh.
But I wasn't in a particular environment, and I just hit an X and then it reset itself. So
You might have been in one. So sometimes when you crash, it doesn't save that you have an environment selected, but you still do.
Interesting.
Because
every store has been kind of the same, and I'm like, wait, but their lighting is distinctly different from store to store.
Gotcha.
So,
yeah,
I mean,
you probably had it.
It was probably stuck because I've crashed what? How many times? 3, which is unusual for me.
It hasn't been a great day with crashing.
Yeah. No, it's been a crashy night for LaLa.
It has. That's okay.
That's okay.
So these glasses are great.
Is this other offering the plug? Is that?
It
being
is
offered?
not. It is.
Then why is it right here?
$11.25 because it's cool.
But it's like this is like the 50 Linden wall.
Oh, I see. It's because if you have the add-on, you can get this extra pack for 50. The retro aesthetic gifts pack.
So customizable HUD animate. So does that mean you can lay in your own?
That I don't know. I do not know. Customizable suggests so.
Yeah, because why would you? I mean, it would have to be. Because now I want this. I want this and I want to play with it because, I've been wearing the plug ears, right?
Yes.
And this offering caught my eye before, but I didn't buy it.
You didn't buy it. Yep.
Yeah. So this is the add-on. So where is this in the store?
It's the ear piece itself that's right here.
Oh, gotcha. I can see the little dollar sign. Okay. So you buy the little earpiece and then you buy the aesthetic pack to go with it.
Yes, and then you can customize your...
I want to customize it.
Yep.
I want to have unique things in my ears.
Yeah, so we'll see if we can actually customize it, or if customize just means that it's a framework that they can release other graphics onto. But if it allows us to customize it, yeah, we can do some fun stuff with that.
Yeah. All right, well, we're going to find out. I'm going to invest.
Yes.
And we're going to find out.
Very good.
Okay, so I'm going to get the fat pack of these glasses, and I'm going to get all of that plug stuff.
All right, sounds good.
Are we good to go?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, Tori, where are we?
We are at Violent Seduction.
Violent Seduction. And we were just commenting that we feel this is the item of the night.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of people wearing this.
Yeah, I thought Karamia was wearing it.
Or something like it, for sure.
Or something very much like it, yeah.
I think it might have been this.
This is only in these 2 colors, but it's going to be in more colors somewhere.
Yeah.
That's the demo. You can get it in red, you can get it in white, and you buy it by...
Per body.
No, you buy it per... Oh, you do buy it per body.
Per color, per body, yeah.
Per color, per body, right. And so, Maitreya, Reborn, and Legacy. And then, if I push in... So, Petite's included, but that's the only one... So Reborn doesn't say anything about Juicy or Waifu.
Correct.
All right. Okay, very good. Is there anything else to be said?
Nothing more to be said.
All right. Oh, my challenges continue, but we're almost at the finish line.
Yeah, we are.
All right, but we're not there yet. We are at Violetility.
Yes.
And what do they have?
Mothman slippers.
Okay. And
Mothman.
Who's Mothman?
So Mothman is a cryptid sort of creature.
Okay.
There's a bunch of weird lore around him. I don't know much about Mothman. I know they made a movie about it. But I've always struggled to take Mothman seriously because I just imagine some weird guy who's like holed up in someone's closet chewing on their clothes, which doesn't conjure up a weird it doesn't really conjure up fear to me so much as just confusion, but I know there's more to it than that. Obviously, it's just I can't get that mental image out of my head, so it makes it very hard for me to take it seriously.
I see, and I can understand that. So
yeah.
These slippers fit Reborn, Legacy Female, Lara X, Unrigged, Legacy Male, Gianni, Jake, and Anatomy. That's a lot.
Yeah. So I have these because they fit me, and you can wear them, and we can have matchy Mothman slippers.
I guess I'm doing it.
Or we can just call them whatever we want, because it's really just slippers with
button eyes.
A couple button eyes
and little wings off the side. Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah, those are the little moth wings.
Okay. All right, I'll pick these up and we can be matchy.
Yes, we can.
All right, are we good to go?
Yes.
All right, Tour, I can tell that we're at Wasabi and you are grateful that the throne has party lights.
Yeah, it is kind of a nice part because despite the fact that some stores are very poorly lit, we bring our own lighting with the mobile throne.
We do. So we are at Wasabi and they have the BFF hair, which is very cute. And for 50 Linden, you get that hairstyle with a whole bunch of colors in it. There's lots of colors in there. So I would just like to see this with curly hair. That's
what I thought. Yeah, I was going to say, it is cute, but,
but like two big curly ponytails and sold.
Yeah.
But it's cute in its own right for straight hair.
It is.
And, I still am really hopeful. I know I alluded to it earlier that we were going to have a class next month taught by Poe on like meshing and stuff. I think I would want to make some hair.
I think that would be a good endeavor.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see what fun things we learn. And then I will just make all kinds of curly hair. That would be my thing.
Yes.
So. All right. Are we good to go?
Yes, we are.
All right, Tour. We are at our final destination.
We are.
And where is that?
We're at Wraith.
All right. And they have the Lilith dress in 2 color options and all sizes included. So
that's quite a few, yeah.
Reborn with waifu mounts, teacups, and VTech. Does Reborn work with VTech? I'm not sure. I'm out of touch with that one. Legacy Perky Petite, and VTech. Maitreya Petite Flat and VTech.
Apparently, yes, they do. Okay. So they have a VTech flat chest mod for Reborn.
Interesting. I've not seen someone about with that. Because I know I've seen Maitreya with the VTech. And probably Legacy. But I can't say that I've easily identified a Reborn with the VTech. I think that would be a very interesting look.
Yeah, definitely.
So.
Definitely.
Okay. So 50 Linden for the black or 50 Linden for the gradient.
Yes.
And you get all those choices. So
really nice.
I have already picked this up. All right. Are we ready to go to the final stop?
We are.
All right, Tour. We are now at the Peel, but we're not actually in the museum. I think you brought us to the ice cream shop.
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Which is not surprising.
Yeah.
So.
And it is a lovely museum. I don't know if you are able to swing your camera over to see the entrance.
I can. Let's do that.
Yeah, it looks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So they have some good exhibits going on.
Yeah, and we'll come take a look at this, I'm sure. Probably do a live stream.
Absolutely.
So, all right, so let me get the camera back on us so that I can kick off some tour thoughts about First Life. Getting my camera back in position. All right, I hand it over to you for tour's First Life thoughts.
Yeah, so mine is a bit of an update on stuff going on here in Orlando. A while back, I believe that I talked about one of the meetings that I attended with my fellow activists and our friends among the unhoused, trying to raise awareness and challenge the kind of draconian ordinances that Orlando was considering, the city of Orlando was considering, to basically criminalize homelessness even further. Of course, they do it under the guise of public safety and whatnot, which is complete bullshit. Well, they have gone ahead and passed that, despite multiple public comments opposed to it, and refused to address any of the comments, of course, because they just don't really care. So it's Ordinance 2023-55, passed with a vote of 6-1. And what the law does is anyone who is walking, standing, sitting, lying, or has placed objects on the sidewalk, obstructing people from passing through the sidewalk, can be fined up to $500 or 60 days in jail. Now, in many places in Orlando, the sidewalk is just where unhoused people are able to set up their tents or their chairs or whatever meager things they happen to have. So what this ordinance does is gives police a green light to go round up people who have nothing, and take even that from them, and, put them in a revolving prison setup. So we're going to continue to try and battle against that. There's one of the people, who spoke out against it is quoted in here, bringing up what I, always also say, which is that you cannot arrest your way out of homelessness. The problem with people being homeless is not a problem of them not being punished harshly enough. It's them not having resources. So until they get resources, there will continue to be homeless people. Like, that's just how it works. Until you put people in homes so that they can get their life together. But they're not interested in solving the problem. They're interested in creating a bigger criminal I was going to say carceral population, but I said criminal population. But yeah, ultimately they want a bigger criminal population because that they can just use as free labor in our prison system and such. And that's something, I've talked about pretty extensively. It's disgusting that they do it under the name of public safety, because it just isn't. Like, they are part of the public, and they are themselves, as being unhoused in a very unsafe situation. They're not concerned about that unsafe situation. They're just concerned about someone having to walk around them. Are you kidding me? So it's just gross. Aside from that, and this is a follow-up for, leading into the upcoming week. So I am providing a couple links in the down below for Martin Luther King's speeches and sermons and essays. A lot of people only know him for I Have a Dream, and they only know him for a couple lines of that. He wrote a lot, and he had some very, frankly, radical views. And radical does not mean bad. It just means calling for very sharp, incisive changes to current society. And unfortunately, most people try and dumb him down just to not really having radical views. Just kind of being this very, soft figure who didn't actually try and call for major transformation of society to be somewhere more equitable for everyone. And yeah, that involves drastically changing how we engage with capitalism. He was a very sharp critic of that, even. So I have a bunch of speeches there. If you don't want to read them, or if you want to hear my thoughts at more length, I actually took, when I was still streaming, and there are some older recordings where I go through a number of these, not all of them, but several of them, and actually read them and kind of try and analyze his words in the context of what he was speaking about. Because, as much as I say that, I was guilty of that myself. Like, I knew Martin Luther King was a great orator because I had always been told that. I knew he was a great writer because I had always read that. But I hadn't actually done the work. And I've read a lot more of his works now, even than I talked about on stream, just because he's a very fascinating figure and a very engaging writer. Like, there's some really powerful stuff in there. So coming up on Martin Luther King Day, I am suggesting that, if you haven't, maybe actually dig into the meat of it some, and because there's a lot of good stuff there that is very applicable to today. Because the problem, despite what people think with racism and such, has not been solved. There is still a very, very strong racial hierarchy being carried out in this country and in a lot of the world, but speaking as an American, especially in this country, and a lot of the angry white men, frankly, out there, are becoming more explicit in their calls to defend that racial hierarchy. So I think it's very important to know what some of those things that were said are, and to be able to identify the ways that they manifested back then and the ways that they have kind of been just kind of covered up or swept under the rug a little bit, but the way they're all creeping back in today. So, yeah, those are my first life thoughts.
And I value them. I enjoy what you give us all to think about. And we've been doing this now for a couple of years, I want to say. Mm-hmm. And so when you started talking about having resources for Martin Luther King Day, I was like, yes, it's an annual thing where Tour puts out the links to Dr. King's works.
It's always a good time, yeah.
It is. So I was like, we've been doing this long enough that I recognize this is an annual thing, which is very important because, it never gets old. So. And
then, there's a bunch of new members of the audience who would not have seen that from last year. So.
That's right. So thank you for that. Mm-hmm. So then, normally I would just go right into thank yous, but now we have a new thing where we call out people who've commented.
Yes, we do.
We were going back and forth on this behind the scenes about your initial intention was people who comment on the last video. And then I was like, well, that doesn't really work because people will comment from one video to the next, but it might be on an older one. It might be on a 51. It might, it is mixed, right? Mm-hmm. So I've refined that to people who have commented since the last video. And it doesn't matter what video they commented on. So if I go, I have it up here. So I'm just navigating to it. So, and like I said, in my head, I was telling you, I felt like I've called out some of these already, but I don't think so because they're 6 days old and our last video is, it's 7. So starting with Nicole Smith 790 commented on our last flip video. She approved of the new last name and she's jigging the videos. So love that. Then Masumi commented. She commented also on the last flip video that she doesn't always comment, but she always watches. And she wishes you a belated birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
And she hoped that you had an amazing birthday, and she loves our videos, and she loves the last name as well.
I did. I had a wonderful birthday, and we both look forward to meeting Bumpkin.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Then a very own Shalina. Well, it's just oh my 5859. And so it could be Shalina, it could be Wolf. I'm assuming Shalina. And her comment was, so much oh my Riz in this vlog. I love it. Tour is totally living his best blogger life, LOL. Amazing vlog as always with a heart. So
yes,
it's because I was priming her. I was giving her the play-by-play when we were making the last video, and I even put special call-outs in the timestamping, like, oh gosh, Tour the vlogger, and Tour has another moment, and you know, it's just like sprinkled in between. So it was easy to just timestamp it if you don't have like an hour and a half to 2 hours to watch the video. So oh my made a comment, and then we have Rare Heart Song made a comment. Why are you all so adorable? Enjoyed this so much. Love the name changes. Oh my OMG, I love the Labyrinth reference with Voodoo. I swear I know that movie by heart.
Yes.
So again, just making me feel like something's wrong with me that I did not have this memorized and need to practice. Like, I was concerned Voodoo was going to be on the list this week, and I'm like, how does that go again? Voodoo, hoodoo, you do. Remind me of the babe, whatever, you know, like it's just, I know I messed it up, but I got the general idea.
Yes.
Then Aubrey Snoodle commented that she loves our new intro, which you didn't love as much. I had to point.
I love the style of it.
I know. I was getting there, but I hadn't told you that after we shot the last video, I was like, you know what? New year, new intro, outro. Yep. And I was looking on Canva and I saw one with plants, and I'm like, done, because it reminded me of Mithril. Yep. And your love of Mithril. So I did that, and then I just kind of took it for what it was. And so the intro animation had its own settings, and you didn't really like that stop animation sort of feel to it.
Right. Yeah. So my hang up was like, when I saw it, it was triggering to me vibes of that my system was like locking up or lagging, and it was slideshowing. So,
yes. Well, you're going to be pleased because I've smoothed it all out for you. So the intro is still the same in terms of its look. It's just the animations are not that stop motion kind of feel or glitchy kind of feel. So hopefully you will enjoy that better. So,
I believe I will.
But thank you, Aubrey, for noticing the new intro, because I felt like it was time.
Yeah.
Then we also have Nadine Philly 7535. LOL, great video. Congrats on Oh My Blogger. And then she too says, also love the movie Labyrinth since I was a kid.
Woo!
Lots of Labyrinth fans out there.
Lots of Labyrinth. Well, I mean, how can you not? I mean, David Bowie was the sexiest Goblin King that ever was.
Oh my goodness.
That's just not even up for debate.
Yeah. So then we have Cora Denna, which is Cora from LLP. So she's one of the littles, and I warned them. I was like, this is adult content, so be careful. Just let your parents watch it.
Yeah.
So Cora makes the comment, love the video. So welcome, Cora, to the community. Yeah. And then we had a new subscriber, I believe, who made like 4 comments. This is what I mean. Like, they were watching a few of our videos. So this is 9Razzler9. And they made one comment on the 50 video that the Aardvark Naughty Edition ones are hilarious. And since it was the 50, it's the party blowers, right? So the naughty ones that I thought you were going to put on, they're referencing those, right? The one with the boobs or the balls or whatever, right?
Yes.
And then Razzler goes on to give me an idea and says, will you guys be rebranding as the Rizzlers? I mean, why not? And I'm like, temporarily, sure.
Yeah.
So that's going to be on the thumbnail. So thank you, 9Razzler9, for that brainchild. Which I should have thought of it, but no. But thank you. Razzler that's also says, I love the casual approach to the video format. Sometimes when people just talk about the products alone, it gets boring. which, I get. So
Yeah. We do try and keep it at least somewhat tangentially topical, even if we have to do a pretty Olympic stretch to get there. But there's always some reason that our stories are connected to whatever we're looking at.
And I'm always amused at what stories the items will inspire.
I know. I really. So what's fun about that is those are actually, before we were recording our flip shopping, those are the kinds of conversations that we would just be having anyway, just ourselves. And we're like, we could share this because some of this is just fun.
It is. We're like, we're kind of funny. And we're like, let's try this out.
Yeah.
And we weren't wrong,
Yeah.
So. All right. And then Rizzler has another comment. This one goes way back to FLFing.
Oh, wow.
And Rizzler says, I think Zipper's look is a mix of Fresno Nightcrawler plus the dad in Disney's Onward.
Okay.
So that was Zipper's Halloween look. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what I mean. This is someone new who's kind of catching up on some of our videos, right?
Going back and
forth
for the deep lore. Yep.
Yeah. And then the last one I have is from Anastasiana, I believe. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And she says, such a great video. And this is on the 50. Such a great video. New fan here. I am too nervous to try live streaming. LOL. But I do love to make and edit videos. And she's got a pretty good subscriber rate. I can see when people comment what the subscribers are. She's got 683 subscribers. So, I'm going to be checking out her channel and probably subscribing.
Okay.
And, the Rizzler has a fair amount of subscribers too at 158. So I'm going to check them out, because most of the time, folks who follow us may have a follower or two, right? But when I start seeing bigger numbers like that, I'm like, ooh, they have a following. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, that means they actually are running a channel and doing stuff with it. Yeah.
So I'm very curious to check that out.
Pretty good.
See what I mean? There's a bunch of comments since we last did our video.
I do, and I hope you share those viewer links with me so I can have a look myself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So since I have completed my viewer comment shout outs, it means it's just time for my thank you. So I want to thank everyone who watches our videos, whether you comment or not. Those, we value you watching our videos, liking, sharing, subscribing. It all means a great deal to us. And obviously we enjoy the comments because we absolutely engage with the folks who comment on our videos. Now to a whole nother level where we actually call you out at the end of our videos. So, and I'm enjoying that quite a bit. Oh my goodness. Did you literally just do that?
Yep. So we will see you in the next video.
Wait, no, you cannot close the video. What? What? So was that the air horn? That wasn't the party horn because that's like you didn't do that. It was just air horn. What were you air horning for?
I was actually trying to do party horn. I don't know my sound clips in Discord, so. So,
well, thanks for scaring me. I'm like, where is that coming from? Are we getting griefed?
No.
No. Okay, you got to work on your party horn.
Yeah, I got to work on my party horn.
Because now I want that.
Yep.
All right, well, now go again and see us to the end of the video to her go.
All right, so we will be seeing you all in the next video.